Hello and welcome to the Dan's Comp Complete Bike Buyer's Guide. Say that 5 times fast. Whether you're buying a bike for yourself or someone else, following these easy steps will help you determine what bike is best suited for the rider, as well as help you sift through some of the more technical information that might be out there. So with that, let's get to it. Originally started in the late 60s and early 70s, years of fine-tuning in geometry and materials have pushed BMX bikes to where they are today. This includes multiple disciplines and sizes. The first step is to decide what discipline of BMX you're interested in. If you know from the start you want to race, it's best to go ahead and get a dedicated race bike. Race bikes are purpose-built for the track and are much lighter to allow for quicker acceleration and maximum speed. If you want to ride street, dirt, or skate parks, it's best to get a freestyle bike as they are built to handle this level of riding. If you're unsure of what you want, or if you just want a bike to ride around the neighborhood, go ahead and get a freestyle bike as it's much more versatile. Step number 2 is choosing the right size wheel for the rider. Stay with me on this as it may seem a little convoluted at first, but it will all make sense in the end. Let's start with children's bikes, ages 10 and under. These bikes will range from 12, 14, 16, and 18-inch wheel sizes. The heights or ages listed on the screen are not set in stone, but they are a good reference point to go on. For dedicated race bikes, sizes are labeled a little differently as Micro, Mini, Junior, Expert, and Expert XL. And for riders 3 and younger, we always recommend starting on a balance bike. Aww. For teens and adults, the vast majority of BMX bikes use a 20-inch wheel size. 20-inch wheels are considered industry standard for both BMX racing and for freestyle. There are a wide variety of 20-inch complete bikes made to fit riders anywhere from under 5 foot tall to well over 6 foot tall. While 20-inch wheels are considered industry standard for BMX, bikes with larger wheels are considered BMX cruisers. This could range from a 22-inch wheel all the way up to a 29-inch wheel. Cruisers are typically a bit more comfortable at the cost of extra weight and maneuverability. They can also be ideal for riders who may feel a little cramped on a 20-inch bike. That leads us to step number 3, choosing your top tube size. The top tube length is a quick and easy measurement used to determine the length of the frame. This measurement is listed on the product page of each bike and is a great reference point to determine what bike will best fit the rider. While the length of the bike is personal preference, the graphic on your screen is a good rule of thumb to determine what size top tube you should be looking for. The Dan's Comp website makes it super easy to sort through our large inventory of bikes to find what works best for you. So let's go shopping. First, I select what type of bike I want from the main menu. In this case, I'll choose freestyle. I also want a standard 20-inch wheel size. Based on my height and the graphic shown earlier, I know that I need something with around a 20.75-inch top tube. I now have a list of bikes based on my personal criteria. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. We have a ton more videos on the way. Once you've narrowed down your selection, now the real fun begins, and that's picking out the features that you want on your complete bike. This step is entirely up to you and your budget. As with most things, the more money you spend, the more features you're going to get, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to spend an arm and a leg. We stand behind every brand that we carry on the Dan's Comp site, and even our most inexpensive bikes are going to be of much higher quality and value compared to a bike found in a big box store. Every bike on the Dan's Comp website will list its features and its specs, so you don't have to guess what exactly you're getting. Let's quickly go through a few features you may want to consider when buying a complete bike. Complete bike frames, forks, and handlebars are made from 3 main materials: high tensile steel, aluminum, and 4130 chromoly. High tensile steel is found on both entry-level and smaller complete bikes due to its lower cost and relatively durable construction. For new riders, high tensile steel is typically strong enough for most situations. Above high tensile steel is 4130 chromoly. Chromoly is king when it comes to freestyle BMX bikes due to its high strength and extreme durability. If you're an experienced rider or you'd like to go big, you may want to opt for a bike with more chromoly. The last material you come across on a complete bike will be aluminum. If you're looking for a race bike, you can't go wrong with aluminum due to its low weight and rigid construction. While aluminum is a very strong material, it's not ideal for a freestyle bike. However, it is an added bonus for a children's bike, albeit a bit more expensive compared to their high tensile steel counterparts. From there, sealed bearings is another feature you may want to look for. Having sealed bearings in the bottom bracket, headset, and wheels will help extend the longevity of your components. And finally, look for additional features that some bikes may include, such as pegs, hub guards, a sprocket guard, or even a free coaster hub. This just helps ensure your dollars go to the features and parts you want, saving you money in the long run. If you guys have any questions at all about what you've seen in today's video, please feel free to contact our customer service department by phone or email, and somebody will gladly help you out. Until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see everybody in the next video.